Hi, and welcome to Retro Eric. I've just received this package. I think I know what's in here, but let's look together. Not one, but two hard drive clickers. Not bad at all. And some wire and a cable splitter for the power. Good. This is actually what this video is gonna be all about. This is the HDD or the hard drive clicker. I'm so excited about this. You know, I never knew that I needed this, but now I know it's there. Now I just needed to have it. So I reached out to Seller Shop and asked me to send him one. And I've also promised to make a video about it. So that's what we are gonna do today. So this is the HDD clicker, the device I never knew I needed. So why? Why do I feel I need a clicking sound from my hard drive? Well, when looking back, I remember the hard drive spinning up. I remember all the noise it made just for being turned on. But I also remember that clicking sound. You know, the sound that told me that the head is moving and the hard drive is working and it's now loading up my program or my game. And that is the sound that the HDD clicker is supposed to give us. So let's test that. I've taken off the lid so we can see the print board. We have the Molex connector for power, and to the right we have the LED input, and we have the hard drive LED output, the one going back to your case. In the middle we can see the speaker. To the left we can also see a power connector. So if you don't have a power connector for your power LED on your case, you can get that from here. And all the way to the top we have a external speaker connector where you can connect a 5-volt speaker or even a 5-volt VU meter. Maybe I'll try that in another video. That could be very cool. So here we have the XT IDE controller and the IDE cable to the compact flash adapter that is here. I also have a cable here for the LED light out, and that is the cable we are going to use as input for the HDD clicker. So let me take off those wires, and these are going to LED out. So they are now connected to LED out. We need to use the cable that came with the HDD clicker. Let's connect that, and let's connect it here to the LED output. And then we need to use this power splitter. So let's disconnect this. Like that. And finally, it's all connected. So we'll just leave it like this for the moment and give it a try while the lid is off. It is all connected, so let's turn it on. So I guess this is a power LED just to show us that we have power. Did you hear that? How cool is that? How cool was that? I expected this to be much louder because I saw the LGR video. And let me move the mic all the way in here so we can have a closer look. As we know, hard drives can sound very differently. And you also have your personal taste and what you remember. Personally, I have fond memories of the Quantum Bigfoot clicking sound, but not the spinning noise. Also, the volume differs. SATAShop is therefore providing you with an option with or without a sticker on the speaker. Although we have personal taste regarding the clicking sound, I'm sure most of you are glad that we don't need to listen to the spinning noise. To help you decide on how you want to configure it, I made some recordings with and without a sticker, 3D case and the lid on my computer. I am using Audacity to put the recordings side by side so that you can both see and hear the difference. Will I be using the HDD clicker? Yes, for sure. Why? Well, because it gives me the clicking sound from the hard drive. The sound that I missed, but never knew I missed. I've been using this for a couple of days, and I've been testing out different types of ways to control the volume. I ended up with a sticker and using the 3D printed case. I decided to use the case on it just to protect it, so you don't have the bare PCB with the solder rings hitting some other components or the chassis and short-circuiting anything. Also, it gave me the best sound, well, at least in my opinion. You can play around with the settings as you want. I've made my decision for this computer. I will probably make different adjustments for other computers, especially if they have a lot of noise coming from CPU or power supply fans. I will get more of these. I need one in every computer where I have an XT ID card. That about wraps it up. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.